Today is Tuesday, March 23rd. We are in day 6 of this challenge. This challenge ends tomorrow. I'm gonna see what I do for today, like with the reading, the reflecting, the manifestation, the journaling. But then I also want to show y'all me and bits of my day today because I do have a collaboration with a good sis of mine. We're gonna go to the city and do a photo shoot, shoot some content. I'm super excited about that. I know exactly what I want to write down. So I would definitely say the exercise about the mental health cleaning that I read. My second moment of joy would definitely be filming my TikToks. What was my third moment of joy? I gotta write it again. That good old son. Okay, so the quote for today is, find joy in everything you choose to do. See Chuck Palahniuk. We're not going to try to pronounce that name today. Okay, now let's get into this book.
Eventually.
So I just wanted to go over the notes I took down in my book. This first subtitle was titled Seeing Yourself as a Child. And it expressed the fact that each and every single one of us has a 3-year-old child within us that we spend most of our time yelling at. As in to say we wonder why things don't go as planned, or we just wonder why things don't work out for us. And then she went to talk about how we base our life script on our early messages. Because when you're a child, you're good. You know, you don't know right from wrong at the age of 3. So you are good as a child and you obediently accept what they tell you as the truth. So whatever it is they tell you is wrong with you, or any negative messages that they tell you, you end up believing them because listen, they are the ones that you look up to, you admire them, you value their opinions, and so if they say something's wrong with you, you're going to believe that something is wrong with you. And then she went on to explain how it's easy for us to blame our parents and say that we're the victims, but then yet it wouldn't get us out of the stuck situation that we're in. So then the next topic was talking about blaming your family. And she explained how blame is one of the surest ways to stay in a problem. Like if you are always just pointing the finger at someone like they did this, they're the reason why I'm still here, they're the reason why I'm going through this, it's like we won't make progress. She continued to say, in blaming other people, we give away our power. And I didn't really understand this until I read more, and it was talking about how understanding enables us to rise above the issue and take hold of our future. Because you gotta remember, the future is shaped by our current thinking. If we are constantly thinking with a pessimistic mindset, we are only going to attract pessimistic energy into our lives. If we are hopeful and optimistic, now I'm not saying every single day, because every single day isn't always going to be the best day, and we don't always have the best of days. We are entitled to our not so good days. But in the end, if we still stay hopeful and optimistic and we keep our head held high, we're going to attract that energy to us into the future. And then she was saying that it is imperative for our freedom to understand that my parents did the best they could with the understanding, awareness, and knowledge that they had. She continues to say, like, whenever we blame someone else, we are not taking responsibility for ourselves. She then goes on to say, think about what their childhood, they were just as frightened and scared as we were. The only thing that our parents could teach us is what they had been taught. And that made a lot of sense. And then she asked this question. She was like, how much do you know about your parents' childhood? Now, my adoptive parents, I don't know much about their childhood. She was basically saying to ask them what their childhood was like so we can have an understanding of why they acted the way they acted, or why they treated us the way they treated us. And if we can't find out, to try and imagine what their childhood was like. Because what kind of childhood would create a person like that? When we demand perfection from others, we demand that same perfection for ourselves. With all of that being said, it would only lead us to be miserable. There was another section that was like, did you understand tests and grades were only to see how much knowledge you had at the given time, or did you allow tests and grades to measure your self-worth? And thinking back to it, school was all I really ever known. School literally made me feel like I was doing something right in the world. So when I took a test and I failed it, I literally thought that I was stupid. I literally thought that it just made me think like, damn, you must be stupid. Damn, you must be slow. Like, just thinking back to what I've been told, what I believed to be true about myself. So when a test came back with a low score, it just triggered like those thoughts to resurface in my mind again. Like, damn, it must be true. Like, girl, you're slow, you're stupid. Like, how could you fail this? I'm running out of breath. Not my voice raspy again. With all that being said, let's try that again. Is my voice better? Thank you. With all that being said, I just want to leave y'all off with this. to remember that one, you are here in this world to transcend your early limitations. And I'm gonna say that to myself, Naya, you are in this world to transcend your early limitations, to recognize our own magnificence and divinity, no matter what they've told us, and to overcome our negative beliefs. So that's why we are here. This is our journey. I mean, this is my journey, but if you're watching this and you feel inspired, hey, it's your journey too. It's our journey together, okay? Like I said, this book is very inspirational. It's really helpful. And I honestly could not just simply keep this to myself. I have to share it with y'all. Last things last, before we enter a new chapter, there's always a little message on the last page before entering the new chapter. So I'm just gonna leave y'all off with this. In the infinity of where, let's get it right this time. In the infinity of life, right? Not the voice crack, come on. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. The past has no power over me because I am willing to learn and to change. I see the past as necessary to bring me to where I am today. I am willing to begin where I am right now to clean the rooms of my mental house. I know it does not matter where I start, so I now begin with the smallest and easiest rooms. And in that way, I will see results quickly. I'm thrilled to be in the middle of this adventure, for I know I will never go through this particular experience again. I'm willing to set myself free. All is well in my world. Today will be a good day, even if the sun isn't shining, because like my mom said, even on a cloudy day / rainy day, the sun is still shining, it's just hiding. I'm talking about my biological mom, by the way. Today's photo shoot will be a success. Bam. I just know today's gonna be a good day because even though that sun ain't shining, guess what I got on? My sunflower socks. So if I have my sunflower socks on, you know it's gonna be a good day. And that's just that on the truth. So let's put this down.